So hello everyone and welcome back to some more of the Chicken Police Painted Red with indeed going into this weekend house and yeah, and another advent calendar day episode. I was like thinking that what was it that I was about to forget, but yeah, advent calendar, weekend house nonetheless, that's where we're gonna head.
Well, if there's one thing I'd learned during 20 years of detective work, it's that if someone wants to meet you at a remote location at night, you should bring an army for backup. One time, me and Marty were stupid enough to underestimate a situation like that, and we never really recovered. And yet, here we were again, about to step alone into something hauntingly familiar.
I'm kind of worried that someone has been shot in
Only one
there.
tactic remained, as the old dogs say. Balls to the wall.
As in all in. Is that it? Not 100% certain.
This place gives me the creeps.
Yep, there's the red text nonetheless at least. I can understand that, Marty.
I wouldn't say I like it either.
Let's take a look around before we go inside.
But it might have been also that was just a memory of one time that we indeed did this sort of same situation like we were talking about past. And nothing actually happened here bad. Probably the case.
Textbook.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
It's not a trap.
Shut up, Marty.
Just shut up. There's a shoe at least. Why is there a golden shoe?
Damn.
It's not a good sign.
No.
Maybe she just lost it when she hurried into the house.
I highly doubt that. Maybe she was kidnapped?
Yeah, right.
Do you think it belongs to Natasha?
I don't know.
No idea. Do you think I measured her feet when I was in her room?
Not sure I want to know, but I wouldn't be surprised.
But as such, even in this game, this way is a good way to specifically get your attention to certain details. As in, mostly it's black and white, but then a little bit of color like this golden/yellow shoe. Very good.
Should we take it?
I don't know.
Hell no. I'll buy you one if you want. This is police business.
Do you mean the real cops? Do you think...
I'm almost certain. My crest is tingling.
So yeah, I was worried too. There was a vetter, so either someone who was a bird would have made the shot, or a bird of some type would have been shot.
Damn it. Well, thank God I have a weapon on me, or two.
I assume also that it's not like if we would have come here immediately, it's not like we would have somehow been safer. It might have been that Natasha indeed listened to our hint of keeping a gun close by and then shot someone that happened to come in there even though they were innocent. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, I doubt the situation would be any different here even if we came here immediately. At least I hope that's the case.
When do you not have one?
Because on the other hand, I want to explore everything.
Fair point.
Stop staring at it. You're freaking me out.
Okay, I just like shoes.
Maybe you should just take it when we are not looking then, Marty.
Furry hell, Marty. I don't want to know.
Oh dear. Nothing else though than just the golden shoe.
So, this is the word. What can I say? The message is loud and clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, what matters is who is it for and what does it mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can't misunderstand that if I wanted to.
We'll see.
Wait a second, did that bimbo put a spell on you? As you used to say, don't let it cloud your objective judgment, Boss Bird.
Yeah. She is special though. She is special.
Watch who you're talking to, boy.
Boy.
You wrote that down?
I don't think it needs a lot of writing down.
It burned into my mind.
You wrote that down?
It burned into my...
Chicken police. Hands up.
Well, it's good that you got your gun.
Marty, that's enough.
Even if you're not taking them.
Chicken police.
Marty, that's it.
At least for now. I would have thought that that could have been maybe something, but doesn't look like there's anything else in here. And it's raining, so possibly wouldn't be hearing so much noise if something would be going on. But okay, let's go then. Let's see what's going on.
Marty, before we enter, did you bring Big Bertha?
Of course. She's in the trunk.
Don't know if you should be taking it then.
It's time to get Her Majesty out.
That's what I like to hear.
But be careful with it. Don't shoot anyone innocent.
Let's go.
Hello, my beauty.
Just don't point it at me.
Aw, scared? Take it easy. I swore I'm not gonna shoot you again.
How nice.
Very gallant of you, partner.
What, are you still pissed at me? I'm happy to remind you why you got shot the first time.
I get it. Just shut the fuck up already.
Well, nothing more.
It's the nothing.
Nothing.
What was that?
Forget it. Just an old quote from a movie. It means it's fucking dark in here.
Flashlight.
Does anyone have a flashlight?
I didn't bring one.
Me neither. What a pair of fucking professionals.
That's a bad thing, actually. Yeah. It's a very bad sign when there's we need even a flashlight.
Yep.
But you do have a shotgun with you.
We should have shotguns for this kind of deal.
Is that from an old movie?
No, it's an original.
Figures.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, it's not the cat. I was indeed thinking that I don't know if it would be her.
She was lying on the floor as if she was sleeping. She looked peaceful. Almost. The large pool of blood ruined the picture. Poor, delicate Deborah. Maybe you were too pure and innocent for this city. But in the end, its filth pulled you under. You know, no animal can swim in high heels.
Shouldn't have had those high heels, but yeah. I was thinking that I doubt it's gonna be the cat herself. But it is Deborah now for some reason or another. Another example of that same written word into there. But I doubt she was the original or meant target. It's just another way to scare the cat lady even more so, I think. As in Cassandra? Something like that. God damn it.
Wild gods. Fuck even.
Yeah, it's her. Deborah. The girl who came to my office.
I figured. But what the hell happened? Was it Natasha? Is this what you wanted us to see?
Doubt it.
No. I mean, I don't think so, Marty. She seemed very attached to the girl, and I believed her. Furthermore, she has no motive to kill her. Natasha meant some object. Something maybe the killer wanted, too. And the poor girl was trying to protect it.
Yeah, that would make more sense than anything else.
Did she seem that kind of girl?
She risked a lot simply by coming to see me. She would have done it for her mistress.
Why is she naked? Was it sexual? I mean, there's no sign of struggle. She seems untouched. Maybe she knew her assailant. Was it a lover?
I doubt it would have been a lover. And I doubt it was really exactly sexual, other than in a sense that if you think about the word whore, then that word itself is kind of sexual, so I would think it like that, but it may be something completely different. Also, just what would come into my mind first.
This looks premeditated. So far, the messages have appeared in weird places, but this is a new level. It's no longer just about empty threats.
Indeed.
Well, maybe Natasha's on her way here right now. Or she was already here and something happened to her, too. Kidnapped, or worse.
Who can say, at least yet.
Those are possibilities, but we can't wait. We don't have time for guessing. Search the house. Search everything. The room's not trashed. Whoever did this wasn't looking for the same thing we are.
Or they knew exactly where to find it. Wait, what are we looking for exactly?
Clues. It's just what I can say.
I have no idea, but it's something important. Things like that have a way of getting noticed when you come across them.
Hope so.
Amen to that.
Well, her body is the most important, I feel like, not the item though. Purse.
Anything interesting in there?
Yeah, I think there is.
New item, but what is the new item?
There's nothing else useful in there.
Whatever I did pick up.
The message. Here, too.
Indeed.
Yes, but this isn't about Deborah, and wasn't meant for her.
It was meant for Natasha.
Indeed.
Obviously.
What have we gotten ourselves into, Sonny?
I don't know, Marty, but let's get ourselves out of it as soon as possible.
Yeah.
I really shouldn't be here, you know? It's New Year's Eve. I should be out partying, not dealing with this shit.
Well, you did choose to come with us.
Well, it's a little late for that. I told you it was going to be a rough ride.
What you told me was it's gonna take a few hours and it's practically nothing.
Yeah, but just a moment earlier we went back to a shooting range and we said that we have a bad feeling about this. So, you had a choice then too.
And you believed me.
Yeah, I was an idiot.
You are.
Here you go.
Yeah, it doesn't seem that there's anything else to nonetheless look at.
Poor girl. How old was she? 20? 25?
Yeah, something like that.
What are we gonna do about her?
Nothing. We can call the police. Anonymously, of course. Poor thing.
Poor thing indeed.
There's nothing else.
But that has been looked at. What was it that we got? This is something new, for sure, Whiz. Yeah, we have... all of the other stuff is definitely something we've had, but this...
SN. Could be the initials of a person, a place, a company, or a club. Too many possibilities. But we must find out where it's from. Come to Daddy, darling. Oh man, I totally get you.
Let's have a look into everything, I guess.
Ironic, but ever since I've been on furlough, with only my fake badge sitting in my cabinet, I feel more like a cop than I ever had before. More like a Clawville cop, anyway.
Strange.
I haven't dusted you off in a while, partner. Looks like I may be needing you now. Molly, my ex-wife. What do you have to do with all this?
Not really much.
We stepped into it, didn't we?
We sure did. Okay, but that's something. That's good. At least found the purse with something. What's this sculpture about? It's like a eagle going and starting to fly, but it doesn't have any text.
This... What is this exactly?
I have no idea.
A human. Mythical creature. Quite the cult in Iveria. The whole country's full of these statues.
Interesting. A human is a... Like, that's what I was thinking also before, that the one thing that is kind of a weird, for example, of those animal quotes is the dog is the man's best friend. There's no humans after all, or man in that sense, but I guess man could be referring to them all, but still, a little bit strange in some sense. But a human, a mythical creature, but that one does have wings.
Does it mean anything?
Don't know.
They say humans are the keepers of secrets and the messengers of chaos and destruction.
Wow. How lovely. I didn't know I was just a messenger. Now I do.
You don't think...
I don't know.
Let's take a closer look.
We can take a closer look at it though. Especially this part is interesting.
Molly loved things like this.
How about this one here goes missing and,
Don't even finish that sentence, Marty. Molly loved things.
how about...
Don't even...
But what about this?
Damn. Just like in the adventure books. Rich animals are all insane.
Sure, Lise.
You have a point.
Whatever. Well, nothing seems to be in here, but maybe that opened the door somewhere or something.
Oh, you can't be serious. Is this some kind of...
Yeah, it's a riddle, Marty.
Huh?
But it doesn't make any sense. Why use something as simple as this when a 4-digit number is almost impossible?
An idle whim, or the riddle has a meaning?
Maybe. 4 animals into 4 places. What does it represent?
4 animals in the 4 places.
Think, Marty. Where did we see 4 animals holding something in their hands?
Nowhere yet. I'd say, personally, I haven't seen something like that. That's just an exit, though. Actually, the thing here, they all have something in their hands, I guess, maybe.
Molly.
That is at least 4 animals, if we talk about that. Otherwise, not certain, and a family photo could be maybe important. Well, there's more than 4, but that is a cat family, a pure cat family. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guess this is her.
This must be Natasha's family.
Must be.
Wealthy.
Do you think she's from the Stavonian Tsar's family?
Possible.
Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
What is she doing here anyway? What, an alias? Keeping secrets, and now this case? Do you think it's all connected somehow?
Plausible.
Let's not draw hasty conclusions, Marty. Look at those clothes. Could it be a military family?
Does look like it.
Maybe. Or Stavonian fashion.
Your intuition always astounds me, Marty. What would I do without you?
And there you go.
You could do nothing without him. That's a cute family picture.
We can't take it with us, but remember what you've seen.
I'll try.
Yes, sir, Boss Bird, sir.
It's a cute picture. I like it. Weird painting. I have no idea what that then does or means.
It's an exceptionally beautiful piece. What does it depict, I wonder?
That's a good question.
I have no idea, Sonny. It's so art, I'm scared to have an opinion.
That's bad art then if you have I'm scared to have an opinion. I feel like. Yeah, I don't know anything about that.
Nice.
Yeah, it really is.
I don't know if it's that nice to me, like I guess it's alright, but like I can't make heads or tails out of it, so it's kinda bad in that sense. I would like to be able to make heads or things out of it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I guess can't be helping that matter though. That strange freaking sculpture though. Empty fireplace. There's animals. Now if I had any clue about what would be coming into here. Unless it's the 4 animals. So that's what this opened. Didn't see it. But don't think I have anything else in here exactly that would give me a hint. It's probably that SAR notice thingy. Because that's the only thing that I've seen.
We should call the department. Anonymously, of course.
Do you still remember the number? I haven't called my own workplace in years.
Cretin. Of course I remember. 555-111.
Is it? Since when?
Since they invented the telephone.
Yeah, of course. No, I knew that. I was just testing you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you didn't know it at all. But I don't want to call yet. I want to solve this thing at first, but let's have a peek. So that's definitely like a bird first. The second one, I don't even really know what it is. Plus then exact order, how it's supposed to be. But I guess the lion would be the last one, possibly. Those are a lot of animals though. So... And there is no hippo. So actually I have no idea if I really would be able to know this. Where could I have seen animals holding things? I'm like trying to think, have I seen anything of a sort anywhere? I don't remember. Like I would be hoping that it could be something that we could just immediately solve. But I don't think I can. Or do I have something in here? Clues. Okay, let's have a look into our clues anyways. The victim, a lady, is the target of some strange threats. All of them are written. And the mysterious messengers, then employer, Natasha currently significant other is the famous gangster embezzler. And find in Star Club, yes. And Natasha must know my 5 Molly from somewhere, or perhaps she has very good informants. I must find out what the connection is. And then, good old Filmer must know something about Natasha that could be important for the case, but he won't talk until I meet her. He seemed a bit nervous. It must be something really significant. Ibsen's trying very hard to change the subject when it comes to the threats. He obviously knows more than he's willing to tell. And Natasha is afraid, and her fear is genuine. But she isn't telling me everything regardless, and I don't like it. The threat, or rather the threatening word in the message you sent to Natasha is simply whore. It's brief but says a lot regardless. I only recognized a few names on the list Filmer showed into my hand, but all of them belong to the respected elite of Clawville. It could be wedding roster, but I doubt that's the case. And Deborah is dead, and the word whore is written on her back too. A lot of people met though. Some more people we have never met. But we've met the plot, which is cool. Lots of new stuff there too about the humans now too. And their stats. New guy as a detective rank, which is not surprising. Decent cop in a couple of cases, but trusted with Natasha at the very least, so... Oh well. Don't know what's gonna be coming up. But yeah, this is the only thing that comes into my mind, but that's not helpful then. I'd have to say it's not helpful, it's not the one that I need as a clue, so I guess I don't have the solution for that yet. I guess I need to call the police first and then try to solve that. I'm not sure. Just trying for fun of it. But it's not like I expect this to work out. 4 animals. I wish that I would see a clue somewhere close by to us, but I do not, so that's something that will be left unanswered for now. I feel like there's just a phone here, so that also doesn't in that sense help much. But I do feel that I have to call the police first, but on the other hand, I would really just love to be able to figure this goddamn thing out. Could I try to go and quickly visit some other places to try to get some clues to it before we would call? Yeah, I can just pick it up, but I kind of feel that it could be the Clawville overall, the people of Clawville. We can't go to our own office though to see the people that made this place. So let me just quickly try to visit here.
Honor, strength, and
Pigs, ruffians, and vigilantes.
honor.
Pigs.
Join the force, protect the crown, serve the people.
Get bribed. Get beaten by a hooker. Get fat.
All of those. City's crest. Yep, this is it. So there's... Okay, yeah, this is the one that we need. So there's the... this thing here, then there's sheep. I was thinking that it has to have this... This has to do with it. So fox, lion, sheep, that thing. Okay. It has to be those, and those are even in correct order, so that's perfect. I was just feeling that it must be that. That makes the most sense. So that's correct, and we need a sheep here. And we needed a lion here, and a fox here, right? Or was this the other way around? Nope, that's correct. Cool.
Hello there. What could this be? Maybe a piece of a painting.
I do not know.
And there's some kind of squiggle on it. The signature of the painter? Yeah, I can't make it out. It's a piece of a painting. Judging by how well it was hidden, I'm sure this is what Natasha wanted to show us.
Yeah, I assume as much. Must be. It has also, after all, red in there.
It's a piece of a painting.
Interesting.
So a piece of a painting? That's it? And what's that smear on it?
It's too illegible to be a signature. It could be anything.
Could be even be the word whore.
Well, maybe Natasha can help us. After all, this is what she wanted to show us, isn't it?
Must be.
Well, that's if we find her. She should be here by now.
Yeah, but she's not.
True. Well, then what's next? How about we peck around town some more?
We could do that, but I think we should gather what we know and try to figure out where we can go from here. Bourbon in my office.
All right.
You know what? After all this, I could use a drink.
Right answer.
Gotcha. It's not from this.
Nice.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And I don't know where she is. Which is worrisome. But let's do the Pongo. So it was 5, 5, 5, right? And then 1, 1, 1. I hope.
Clarville PD, how can I help you?
Well, there's been a murder.
I found a corpse. A woman. She's dead. Cold. The address is Rochester Street, 37, Flowerville.
Good acting, Sonny.
Sir, please, would you repeat that?
Rochester Street, 37. Write it down and hurry up for the sake of the wild ones. Hurry! Hurry!
Like a pro.
That was very pro.
Yep, like I've done it before.
Have you?
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot.
You have.
How can you forget a case like that? How many times have you seen a three-headed monkey in your life?
Three-headed monkey?
I have a memory of a chicken, you know?
That's for sure. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we gotta leave. But at least it's been reported, which is something we needed to do. But I am worried about Deborah too. Definitely a little bit worried about that. But okay, I think we'll be ending this episode here. So I'll see you for more tomorrow. So thank you for watching. See you for more tomorrow. Bye bye.